Now that my two obligatory informative videos are done for the day, it's time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. So let me put on my +5 out of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. And I'm going to talk about myself a little bit. But a lot of people come in and they say, Jason, you spend so much time talking about other people. It's kind of silly. I do 2 full informative videos every day. This segment takes up 1/3 of my content on this channel. I have more than one YouTube channel, actually. A lot of people may not be aware of that. This is just one of my channels, my fitness one. So, do I talk about other people? Yeah, but today I'm going to talk about myself. And you know what? I'm going to be a little hard on myself here. And it's ironic because a lot of people are always like, you need to be honest. You need to do this. You need to talk about your lies. The thing is, guys, I don't feel that I've told you guys lies. And if you guys want to not accept that and you want to say, Jason, I don't believe you. You're a big fat liar. That's fine. I hit the ban button and you can go on with your life. But the reality is I legitimately believe that I haven't told major lies other than my involvement with supplement stuff on this channel. Okay? That's it. Wherever you guys think you've gotten other information, that's totally different. I'm talking about on this channel. Okay? So there is nothing else to take back. But the thing is, did I financially profit a little bit for the less than 1 year I was involved with supplements? Yes, I did. Was that ethically right of me? No, it wasn't. And I'll own that. I will own up to that. And when people say, well, that's so hypocritical. You were involved with Tiger Fitness for a little while. You had an affiliate link. So you're a hypocrite when you say that supplements don't work and everyone promoting them is a con man. It's only hypocritical if I stand here and tell you that I was right for doing so. I could explain it away, my logic, my reasoning of, well, I talked with Lobliner and he convinced me through conversations that he was actually a lot more ethical than other people in the industry. You know what? I could give you that line of bullshit, and did I partially buy that myself? Yeah, I allowed myself to be willfully deceived because it sounded good. Does that mean it was right or smart of me to do that? No. Was that partially my justification at the time? Sure it was. You know what my other justification was? Well, if I tell people most supplements don't work, just buy the few things that might help you. If you live in a darker place, vitamin D3. If you struggle to get enough protein, you're too lazy to open a container of Greek yogurt. Protein powders, okay, just buy the stuff that might help you. And don't buy the other stuff. Don't buy the test boosters. Don't buy the multivitamins. Don't buy the pre-workouts, okay? But the thing is, I was making money off all those too because I had a link. So people were buying whatever. And by default, I was endorsing those companies, selling all that same garbage by being linked to it. So as much as I might have tried to tell myself, well, it'll be okay if I tell people just to do this. You know what? I'll own up to that. That's what I convinced myself of. That's what I told myself, that'll make it okay. That'll make it okay. That's all right. If I just tell them just to buy the 3% of stuff that might help them, it'll be okay for me to be affiliated with these companies. It'll be okay. And at a certain point, I realized I was making, $100 a month. I was compromising my integrity for a few $100s. A few hundred here, 100 there. That's what I was compromising my integrity for. That's why I walked away from it. People bring that up still of, man, you were involved in some of that. You helped sell some supplements. That means you're a con man. Yeah, I guess it kind of does, doesn't it? For that 9 months or whatever that I did that, it kind of is. But you know what? I felt bad about it. And by the end of 2015, guys, we're in 2017. This is summer of 2017. By the end of 2015, I had gone through and manually deleted the affiliate link from hundreds of videos. I went through over 200 videos, highlighted and deleted that link over and over and over. I sat there for 2 hours deleting those links. By the end of 2015, I had removed every single affiliate link I had to which I could get revenue directly from people buying from that supplement company. I removed it. This was 2015, guys. We're coming up on almost the 2-year mark of me doing that. It's been a while. It's not something I was just doing last year here, guys. Not something I was doing 6 months ago. It's been a long time. Now, since the fact that time has passed, doesn't mean it was right of me to have done that. No. And I'll own that. I'll accept that. I will accept the fact that during that time period, the fact that I had told people most supplements don't work, had previously been really hard on supplement companies, the fact that I was making a little bit of money on supplements, I will own that. I'll own that. I was being a hypocrite. Was I being dishonest? Yeah. Yeah. I could try to say, well, I was being half honest. No. I convinced myself of that. But I was being dishonest. I was making a profit off of a lie that some supplements work and might be worth the money. You know what? I was a bullshit con man at that moment. For that 9 months that I did that, I was a piece of shit con man. I will own that. I will accept that. And I will apologize for that. So anyone who may have gone and bought a protein powder through any of my affiliate links, I apologize to you. I apologize to you if you decided to go buy a protein powder purely because I had said, hey, I have an affiliate link that you weren't going to buy otherwise, and you were convinced that supplements might be okay and a good expense of your money based upon me having a link. I apologize if you were deceived by that. I really do. I apologize. It was wrong of me to do that. And that is by far the most dishonest thing I've ever done on YouTube. And I will own it and I will accept it. So, and I hope you guys will accept my apology for that, considering I have been honest in apologizing for it. I am apologizing right now, and it has been well over a year since I completely took the time to remove all of it and haven't made a single penny off of it since. And I hope that you guys will accept my apology for it. If you don't accept it now, maybe you'll accept it in the future. And that's all I can ask. So, that being said, how do you guys think I feel about all these other people selling supplements? Because that was part of my justification. Well, everyone else is doing it. Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, any YouTuber, any fitness personality who's pimping supplements on you is a piece of shit. They're a con man. They're selling you garbage that doesn't work. It's a waste of money. And they're doing so by lying about it. Most of them are using a bunch of gear while pretending the supplements help them in some way. Some of them use lines like, well, so you don't need supplements, but they damn sure help. No, they don't. Only people they help are the people making money off of them. They help line pocketbooks. They might help create jobs, but you know what? Those same people would have jobs in other sectors if a new sector opened up. I mean, people who make labels and ship stuff for a living have a skill they can apply outside of the supplement industry. People who can pack a box, a packing slip, who can run a mixer. There's other industries that require all those same skills. So anyone involved in it really isn't being a particularly honest person. No, they're not making honest money off of it. It's not an honest industry. And I'm not proud of the fact that I got suckered into it for a little while. And if people want to call me out on that, then, I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair for people to say, hey, for 9 months, a couple of years ago, you were kind of involved in making a little money on this. Yeah, I was. But just because I did it doesn't make it right, and it doesn't mean that I feel good about it. And there's a reason I stepped away from it. And there's a reason because I stepped away from it and said, well, I'm not going to make any more money off of this dishonesty. I'm not going to make any more money off of this dishonesty. When I call other people out for doing so, do you guys really think I'm not being legitimate there? I really am. I really and truly feel that they are conning you. I really and truly believe that. And that is someone admitting it was wrong of me to be making money off of that. And it wasn't a lot of money. It wasn't a lot of money. But hey, I paid my taxes on it and everything. So, it's not like it's something to where you just get rid of the money. Actually, I paid more in taxes that year back to the government than I made off of that. But the fact of the matter is, no, it wasn't right for me to do it. And it's not right for these other people to do it. And that's ultimately what it comes down to. And here's the thing. The reason that was a problem is because I actually profited off of it. And the ironic thing is that things that other people are convinced that I've lied about to try to make money, I actually haven't made money on. The reality is, because a big campaign has been created against me as being this horrific, evil liar, I've actually lost money. I've lost money because of it. So the difference here is that There are things that people feel that I've been dishonest about that I am not going to discuss ever again. I have my own reasons for not discussing them, and it has nothing to do with that, because those claims or whatever, that stuff's still floating around out there. Not like people can't see it. I'm never going to discuss it again, not even to refute any of it. I am simply never going to discuss it again. You're not going to get a conversation from me in person about it. You're not going to get a conversation from me on the internet about any of it. But the reality is, I've lost money on that, so I haven't profited in any way. And that's the ironic part, is that the things that I actually did make money on that actually was dishonest, I actually do feel bad about. And it's something that I will never do again. I won't push supplements on you guys again. It would be very, very, very difficult at this point for a company to convince me to endorse their products again at this point, or a supplement coming out. At this point, because I've seen so much junk science and so much garbage science about it, it kind of goes back to the fantastic claims require fantastic proof. It would take an enormous body of evidence for a supplement company to produce a product that they could convince me to endorse again at this point. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but their proof would have to be locked down pretty damn tight. And I don't see anything out there on the market right now that meets that level of proof. Maybe creatine being the only thing that might, but what I've seen in the real world doesn't match the science. I've never seen real world results in a single human being on earth that were even closely matching the science, and that's the big conundrum for me on creatine. And that's why I don't endorse it. There's plenty of evidence that it works, but it never worked when I tried it, and I've never seen anyone else take it and get any results. I've never seen it do anything in the real world, only in lab studies. So in that case, I have to go against the evidence purely because I can't see it doing shit. It may not be worth $5. When again, I've never seen anyone get results doing it, anything measurable, anything quantifiable. Whereas in studies they do. So that's just one of those ironic things. But yeah, I just don't see myself ever endorsing any of these products again. Like I said, if I did, it would require an absurd amount of evidence for me to ever get on board with a supplement again. I mean, if the absurd amount of evidence was produced, okay, but I don't see anybody doing that right now, and there's certainly no products currently on the market that meet that standard. And they're unlikely to, because if they do, they're going to get classified as a drug, and the FDA is going to hop in, and I won't be endorsing it for very long, will I? When it's pulled off the shelves. So, that's really all I have to say on that today, guys. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.